Hey lovers, my name is Air and welcome to Pretty Positive. On this channel, we talk about beauty, tarot, the law of attraction, and all things self-care for the body and spirit. Hey Leos, happy birthday! Happy birthday to both the July Leos and the August Leos like myself. Happy birthday to us! So yeah, anyway, this August, since it's our birthday month, I wanted to do something special, and that is to release a new service on my website, imprettypositive.com, and that is the birthday readings. I'm giving away a birthday reading to a Leo subscriber, and all you have to do is subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram at Arian Salazar and comment your birthday on the post that has this makeup look. So the birthday readings are composed of your messages from Spirit for your birthday and what you can look forward to in the year ahead in terms of your career, your finances, love, your family life, your evolution, your next step in your journey as you move forward in this life experience. So I did a reading for myself on my last birthday, and it really gave me so much clarity on how I wanted to proceed with my life because I turned 25 then, and I felt like it was a really big turning point in my life, and I wanted that clarity moving forward. A lot of the things that I saw in that reading for myself actually are coming to fruition now. So I'll be sharing most of this story on this post right here, which is also where you can enter the giveaway. All the mechanics and all of these things that you need to know regarding the giveaway will be in the description box below. But also, if you want to book a personal reading with me for anything at all, I provide four services now, including the birthday reading, right? And I have the single question reading, the limited questions reading, and the aspect overview reading for if you don't have a particular question but you want to know how certain things in this aspect of life, like love or career, is going to go. It's like an overview, okay? So those services are up on my website. Again, the link is down below if you want to book a personal reading with me. And I think that's it for this intro. Let's get to your reading, you guys. Hi Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Welcome to your August 2020 reading. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to us. I'm excited to see what Spirit has for us this month. So, this is a general reading. Take the messages that resonate with you and leave the ones that don't. Coming out in our pre-shuffle here. Oh, it's so bright. It's the Three of Cups in the reverse. So let's see if that comes out again. I'm just fixing the light. Alright. So, yeah, as I was saying, it's a general reading and take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. You can also check your other placements for more messages that may be for you. Okay, so when you're ready, close your eyes and take some deep and mindful breaths with me while I play the singing bowl. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Our angels, our spirits, our guides, our guardian angels, our ancestors, and the beings of love and light that are in the non-physical to help us align with the greatest good. Please show us your messages today for Leo. Thank you. What are they going through? What is the challenge in this situation? What is your advice? Thank you. What is your advice with regards to this situation? And what is the outcome? Show us. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Let me just pull out some clarifiers. Okay. Please clarify the King of Pentacles for us, please, in our recent past, our situation. Please clarify. Thank you. Please clarify your advice for us, please. What is your advice for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Thank you. Oh, okay. And we have the outcome, please. Please show us your messages regarding the outcome. Please clarify the outcome, Spirit. Clarify the outcome for us, please. Show us more about the King of Wands. Please show us more about the King of Wands. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let me just fix this up. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck here, Leo, hold on. There we go. At the bottom of the deck here, we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So this is telling me that a lot of the challenges of our Leos out there are about to end. See, it actually, under it, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Wands, excuse me, in the upright. So it's really about moving on from the things that have hurt us in the past and really you know, taking the time to let go of everything that has hurt us before. I'm sorry for the glare. There. Or yeah. So then the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, and it's about taking all of the experiences that have hurt us in the past and using it as fuel into the next life cycle, okay? Many of us Leos are celebrating our birthdays this month, so it's a new cycle for us. We're ready to begin again, and we're ready to leave behind the things that don't serve us anymore. Like the Ten of Swords here, coming out in the reverse, it's telling us that the swords are all the things that have hurt us in the past. We're ready to sort of pull it out of our backs and begin healing. Okay, I do feel like we're all looking for new change, you know, new things to happen in our life because we're celebrating our birthdays and it's a new cycle. Okay, so I do feel like that's the general energy here. It's about letting go and beginning again. Okay, so in the past here, you have the King of Pentacles in the reverse clarified by the Empress in the reverse. So this is telling me that there may be something that has destabilized your life in all of the ways that you used to know it, right? Like all of the stability that you have gathered for yourself up until this point was threatened. And I do feel like that may be because of the recent, you know, pandemic and all of these things that are going on in our world right now. And it's threatened your sense of security and the kind of life that you knew up until this point, okay? The King of Pentacles talks about like really masterful management of security and financial and material wealth, okay? It may also talk about the stability in our relationships. So along with the Empress here, coming out with the Empress, right, it talks about like our connection with other people as well, because the Empress is also the card of Libra, which talks about partnerships. So that's a challenge that we have had to overcome in the recent months, right? Or in the recent past. There is something unstable going on in the energy, and coming out with these two cards, with the general energy of the reading here, this is telling me that whatever it is that happened in the past that has um, threatened your sense of security, it's not something that you cannot handle. Okay, the nine of wands here talks about being able to go through challenges successfully in the past, and you have learned lessons. Okay, like the wands are up here like high walls, and you have learned your lesson not to let anybody into your life that may disrupt your healing or may hurt you again. Okay, and that's very wise. And as we go out here into your spread later, we're going to talk about how to do it like responsibly, because if you put your guard up all the time, then you're not allowing new things to come in. And with the Empress here coming out in the reverse, it does feel like there is a lot of creativity stuck inside of you that you want to express. As a Leo myself, I do know that self-expression is very important to us, right? So you may be feeling stuck in an energy where you're not so creative, you don't feel like yourself, you don't feel beautiful, you don't feel feminine, or you take it as a shadow thing, and you feel passive and uninspired and all of these things, right? So I do feel like this is an energy that you are trying to overcome, because you have here the Chariot in the upright and the Ace of Swords in the upright as the challenge, clarified by the Tower in the reverse. So this is really telling me that you have new ideas and you have a new direction that you would want to go in. Both the Chariot and the Ace of Wands talks about like an idea and a direction of where to go, where to take your energy. Okay, I do feel like all of this time in like the recent past has given you an opportunity to look into which way you want to drive your life in, right? And it's very fitting actually for Leo reading during Leo season, because we're really all about thinking where to go from here. Okay, and that's the energy of the Chariot here, which also appears in your advice here. But let me not get ahead of myself. But yeah, the challenge here is that there is something new that you want to venture into. Okay, it looks like it's a great idea. It looks like it's an idea that has been bestowed upon you by the divine. Okay, you have here the hand that's holding this sword, and it's probably an idea that may have come from nowhere, or it seems to you. Okay, but it's basically just your intuition telling you what to do. The Empress is also intuitive, and I think that part of the challenge is not being able to listen to yourself and acknowledge all of the things that you can do creatively with all of your talents and resources. Okay, so coming out here in the reverse, the Tower talks about your resistance to change. I mean, there's a lot of good ideas here. There are new things that are going on here, or that are waiting to happen, okay, if you let them. But it looks like you're not letting them happen. You have here the Tower in the reverse, right? Which talks about a sort of resistance to change. In the upright, I'll just show you. There are flames from inside of the building, and there's this lady that sort of jumped out and is falling, right? um the threat to your stability that arrived in the recent past has sort of pushed you into a direction that you're not comfortable in. It may have felt like the world around you was burning. It may have felt like the world around you was like on fire, and you have to escape this energy. You may have had to decide decide about like taking a leap of faith into something. Okay, this also are the energies of sort of new directions and leaps of faith, right? And this situation is really calling for you to jump out, okay, of the situation that's burning. It's very uncomfortable. It's scary to jump out of a building, definitely. Excuse me, let me just sip some tea. Excuse me. Right? So you are confronted with a very hard decision. Do you stay in a situation where the building is burning, or do you leap out into the unknown, which is equally as scary, okay? And that's the challenge I feel with the tower here coming out in the reverse. There is a change that's waiting to happen, and you're going to probably burn yourself if you stay in a situation that doesn't serve you anymore. If it doesn't bring you the stability that you want and the fulfillment that you want and you are so capable of achieving, okay? And I understand how that can be really terrifying, because like anything new is scary. And staying where you are is also scary because it doesn't look like it's a really good place right now anyway. Okay, so that's something to think about. All right, so for the advice here, you have the Hermit card in the reverse, which is telling me that all of this time you may have probably been alone and have had some time to think about what you really wanted and collect information about yourself. Yeah, basically like a lot of self-reflection here. And coming out in the reverse, I think Spirit is telling you that it's time to go out there and it's time to implement the ideas and to share the knowledge that you have been kind of stocking up until this point, okay? The Hermit talks about a very wise being, a very wise energy here, which retreats into itself at some point to look at the details and to collect information, okay? And I feel like you have been doing that, and that's where you get like these good ideas and these new directions that you want to push your life towards, right? And coming out here again, the Chariot in the upright, I feel like Spirit is telling you that you are ready to go into this new direction. Given that you find the people that you can collaborate with on this project, on this new beginning, okay? You have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse and the Page of Wands in the reverse. So this is fire energy and earth energy, and that's what you have to balance here. It does seem like it's a very good idea, okay, don't get me wrong, but you don't need to do it right away, and you have to consider all of the moving parts in this situation, also the kind of people and the energy of the people that you might want to work with on this project. The Three of Pentacles coming out in the reverse shows me that there may be some people who might want to work with you, but they are not like very compatible with you. Maybe you don't have the same vision. Maybe you don't have the same drive. Like it may look like it's a good idea in the beginning, but Spirit is telling you to be clear about your vision, okay? To be clear about what you want, and to only allow energies into this new idea, this new direction that will actually serve you. All right. So the Page of Wands here is a very well, it's a passionate energy, but then it's very new. Okay, it's like a kind of passion that comes with starting a new project. And coming out in the reversed here saying, for you to temper this passion, okay? It's like a slow and steady wins the race kind of thing. Like if you go out, like if you like run long distance. Okay, this is the image that I'm seeing. If the starting gun is fired and you run so fast right away, before you hit the first mile, you're going to be exhausted. So that's the sort of warning here, to not burn yourself out too early by um ex by exerting so much effort in the beginning, especially if you don't have yet the kind of support that's compatible with your vision. Okay, right. So in your outcome here, should you take this advice, right, you have the Knight of Wands, which is a go signal. It's a go signal for you to go into this whole new journey. All right, it's a go signal for you to finally expend all of that energy into into the direction of your dreams. All right, in the direction of your passions. The Knight of Wands is also fire energy, like you, Leo, and this is where you can finally put your big Leo heart out there, because you have done the work. Okay, you have done the work. And coming out here with the Death in the reverse and the Hermit again in the upright, this is telling me that your movement forward is the one that will usher in your new beginning. Okay, but coming out here in the reverse is telling me that you have to be careful of reverting back into the habits of being afraid of new beginnings, or being afraid of uncomfortable changes in your life. Okay, like you have the Tower here and the Death in the reverse. So these are both cards that talk about like really major life changes. Okay, really major. And it may be very difficult to outgrow fear of new stuff. Okay, but Spirit is here reminding you that, hey, okay, look, it's a great idea. It's a great idea, and you've done the work. You're ready to plan. You're ready to look for other supportive energies in your field, and then you can go. Okay, but then when you go, just be careful not to let the fear of new beginnings hinder you from your goal. Okay, they're both like riding horses here. Okay, which is really symbolic of going on a journey. All right, and this is the energy of really going fast towards your goals. Okay, just don't pull the brakes just because you're afraid of a transformation. Okay, I feel like that may ruin your momentum if you if you um if you put the brakes on just because there is fear. Okay, so you have to learn how to overcome that. And coming out here with the Hermit in the upright this time, okay, which is also a reminder for you not to expend so much energy such that you're going to burn out. Okay, just remember to take some time for yourself and to take time to rest. Okay, you had the Three of Cups in the reversed earlier, excuse me, coming out for you in your pre-shuffle, and that tells me that you may have forgotten how to like have fun and stuff. So the Hermit is here to remind you to take the time for yourself, to care for yourself, to care for your own energy, so that you will have this fiery passion to go after your dreams. Because if you spend all your time like afraid, okay, that's going to take a lot out of you. And if you just take the time to pause because you want to rest, but not necessarily because you want to give up on this new beginning. Okay, I feel like that is the message here. I do feel like it may have been confusing about the stops and starts. Okay, but I feel like you are going to know when these energies are playing out for you. There's a lot here about moving forward but then stopping, or moving forward and thinking about it. You know, it's a lot of that back and forth energy here that you will need to learn how to balance and to temper. Okay, um it's a lot of really listening to your intuition, listening to your gut about whether or not to stop or to start a situation, to stop or to start a collaboration. Okay, to go or to stop. Like, you are the master of your own, like, traffic lights. That's what I'm seeing. Like, I'm getting an image of traffic lights just being green or yellow. Green, wait lang, yellow, but it's never really red. Okay? That's the kind of analogy that I'm getting here. Like, it's sort of go and wait. It's never go then stop completely. Okay? It's not like that. It's just go, pause, go, pause. Alright? So, let me just pull out a few cards for you to close out this reading. Spirit, what are your last messages, please, for Leo in the month of August 2020? Your last messages. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Three cards. Three cards right away. You have the Two of Wands in the reverse, the King of Wands in the reverse, and the Four of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, so this is telling me that you are holding on to things in the past. You're holding on to what you think is best for you. But this is just for Pentacles, okay? Spirit is reminding you to lift your head up and look at all the possibilities that you can achieve in your life once you really step into your power. Okay, you know how when you were little, you may have had an allowance or something of like a few bucks, right? But and then you didn't want to let it go because it was so, like, you didn't know when you're going to have another allowance again or something like that. But growing up, you will see that you're actually capable of making more than what you got in the past. Okay, so it's just that, like, be aware of your potential, be aware of the potential that of the potential of abundance. Yes, that's what I was trying to get out. Like, be aware of the potential of abundance in your life once you learn to let go. Okay, because the King of Wands here in the reverse and the Two of Wands coming out together is telling me that there is really something that's waiting to happen in your life. Okay, the Two of Wands talks about seeing, like, sort of wanting to see the world and waiting for the right time to do it, and the resources and all of these things. It's a lot of waiting. And the King of Wands here coming out in the reverse is telling me that you have all of this power within you to actually manifest abundance, great abundance, and security. This won't be in the reverse anymore, instead in the upright. A lot of security, a lot of financial and material abundance in your life if you learn how to temper, you know how to wait and when to act. Okay, like, here is really the big message here. You have to know when to act and when to wait for more information to arrive, or more supportive energies to arrive in your life here. Okay, so it's not necessarily it's actually for you to decide what pace you go on your timeline, is what I'm getting. Okay, so these are your messages for August 2020, Leo. In the mid-month, I will update on this situation here that's going to come out, in the middle of August. So yeah, this is all I have for you though right now, and I do wish you again a really happy birthday, my Leos. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If this message resonated with you, please click the like button down here and the subscribe button down here, along with the notification bell, so you can get notified for when I upload new videos, and that's on Thursdays at 8 p.m. every week. If you have any questions or clarifications, or you just need extra support on your journey, please please feel free to message me on my social media. On Instagram, I'm Arian Salazar, and on Facebook, I'm Pretty Positive. Alright, that's it for now, you guys. I do hope you have an amazing, 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 amazing August 2020. And until next Thursday, I'll see ya. Bye!